Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be discussing the Game of Thrones finale, Season 8, Episode 6. Now as you can tell by my voice, I am very depressed. Let's just start off with saying my overall thoughts of this season and of the episode, especially of this. I thought everything was pretty good up until this final episode. I'm going to be honest, it was disappointing. Throughout all this season, I've seen people complaining about how it's sad, disappointing, and I never really agreed with them. I thought it was fine. I loved it until this final episode. I feel I see the people's pain now. That was the most depressing, saddest, terrible, awful, most garbage way to end the best show of all time, in my opinion. I'm sorry if you feel another way, but that was just terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't think I would feel like this. I thought it would end on a good note, but that was awful, man. Jesus. But let's start off with a breakdown before I get more depressed, and I'm only going to be talking about the main topics. I don't want to talk about literally every little tiny scene that's useless. I'm talking about the main stuff. Number one, let's talk about Jon killing Dany. Now, I'm going to be honest, they kind of fooled me there when they started kissing, and he said the same thing he's been saying for every episode in Season 8. You are my queen, she is my queen. I thought, not again, dude. Not after Tyrion told you what he said. You're going to do this shit, garbage stuff again about you're my queen. And then I hear the knife sound, and then I hear her gasp, and I didn't know what to say. I was shocked. That was insane. Just beautiful. I don't know why, but I kind of expected her to die another way. I feel like that was a little bit, I don't know if it was rushed. I don't know. It just feels weird. I feel like everything happened really fast. Like from this first episode of Season 8 to the Season 6 finale, or the final episode, Episode 6 finale. It just happened so quick. But yeah, guys, she dies. She has blood coming out her nose, blood coming out her mouth, and Jon kills her with a little dagger. And my prediction was right. She did end up dying to Jon Snow. And then we see Drogon carrying her away, which was also pretty sad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that scene. Moving on, we have this is where I just got pissed. This is where everything went downhill from here. I thought the show was great. We got a time jump almost. Unless I skipped over an episode, we got a time jump from the time Jon killed Dany to where Tyrion gets released from jail or whatever, prison, and they start selecting a new king/queen, and they motherfucking pick Bran Stark. What in the fuck was that? The soulless, emotionless kid gets picked as king. Guys, I don't even know what to say. I'm so mad. That was so depressing. We're never gonna see another Game of Thrones episode. That was the final one we saw. Just let that sink in for a second. They picked Bran as the king of the king of the 6 kingdoms, since the North declared independence. Sansa declared independence, and now she's queen of the North. That's like Bran being king. I said that in my previous video. I said that in the comments replying to people. I did not want to see Bran being king. That was terrible. The time jump that they had with Jon Snow was just terrible. Also, Tyrion says that the new way of picking kings is going to be they elect them. You can no longer be born into like the throne, I guess, which is really cool. It's pretty much how it is right now. You just select a president every 4 years in the United States. So that's more fair, I guess. They're gonna elect a new ruler once the new one dies, I guess. So yeah, my thoughts on that Brandon being king. That was just, I'm depressed. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Now this is probably what pushed me to the edge. This is probably what made me the most mad, and is Jon returning to the Night's Watch. And I guess he was held prisoner for killing Dany. I don't know how that really went, because it was a time jump. Terrible time jump. Literally, like, they only have 6 episodes this season, and they want to do a time jump and leave unanswered questions. Like, what the fuck? What are they thinking? So yeah, Jon returns to the Night's Watch. He doesn't become king. Like, what? Like, how are they gonna miss that opportunity? All this time that he announces king for 8 seasons, it's been a mystery, and now it's solved, and he just goes back to being the same. It's like everyone's character arcs just did a 360, and they're back to where they started. That is so depressing. Just a depressing scene. They just ruined Jon Snow. All he said this season was, "You are my queen." That was a highlight of him. At the end, to just throw him away and put him back to the Night's Watch, and then they said they couldn't do anything. Like, what is this time jump? What do they all mean? What is this show? What happened to this? Let's move on to the final scene, the ending of Game of Thrones. So sad. We see Jon saying goodbye to Arya, Sansa, and Bran. It was pretty sad. Arya's obviously gonna go to the west to explore the west of Westeros to see what there is. At the end, she's on the ship, she's leaving, and then we get Sansa seeing put on the little throne. She gets the fake Iron Throne. I guess she's Queen of the North, and that's pretty cool too. And then we cut to Jon, and then he's with Tormund, and they're beyond the wall, and they're just, that's how the show ends. It's just beyond the wall, the wildlings, and Jon just walking. How the fuck can you? How did the writers have 2 years to come up with this, and they end the show with Jon going into the woods with wildlings? What the guys? I've never shown this much expression, but listen, what was that? I feel betrayed. I feel depressed. Like I don't know. But overall, I feel like this final episode was rushed. People saying season 8 was rushed. I feel like this final episode was rushed. I feel like there needed to be 10 episodes this season at least. I don't know. I'm depressed. That was just... But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought of all these scenes that I talked about in this video. Let me know what you thought about the end. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Let me know what you thought about season 8 and Game of Thrones. I feel like it definitely could have been ended better. I'm gonna make more videos about this episode. I'm gonna make more videos about this soon, tomorrow. Make sure to stick around. But yeah, guys, for now, I'm gonna be more depressed, and I'll catch you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.